It began with a hum, not loud, not fast, just constant. A noise in the sky that made soldiers freeze. Civilians held their breath. Geran-2 drones were coming, 50 of them, maybe more, creeping just above the trees, skimming rooftops, heading straight for the Ukrainian UAV command post near the eastern ridge. The air defense systems activated, sirens screamed, the sky lit up with tracer fire. Then, silence. For 3 seconds, nothing moved, nothing sounded, and in that silence came the real strike. A Russian Iskander-M missile descended at Mach 6. No curve, no warning, just fire. The facility that had coordinated dozens of Ukrainian drone missions? Gone, flattened in seconds. No radar had seen it, no system had caught it, no one had survived. Ukrainian officials called it one of the most precise and horrifying attacks in recent memory. A strike designed to kill and to send a message. Because this is how Russia fights now. First the swarm, then the blade, distraction, followed by annihilation. But here's the question. If you can't stop what you can't see, how do you survive a war where death always comes first? The Iskander-M is not just a missile, it's a ghost that kills faster than sound. Designed to strike with overwhelming force and terrifying precision, the Iskander-M launches from mobile trucks that can reposition and hide after firing. Within seconds, it reaches Mach 6 to Mach 7, nearly 9,000 kilometers per hour. But speed isn't its only weapon. The missile doesn't fly in a straight arc. It twists and turns mid-flight, diving at steep angles to avoid radar locks. Most missiles follow predictable paths. Iskander doesn't. It flies like it's alive. And its warhead, up to 800 kilograms of pure devastation, capable of carrying high explosive, fragmentation, cluster, penetrator, even tactical nuclear payloads. Guidance is handled by GLONASS terrain recognition and optical terminal systems, meaning it doesn't just hit cities, it hits rooms. In July 2025, the missile that struck Sumy wasn't guessed. It was guided. It tore through reinforced concrete. It turned electronics into smoke and lives into ash. Interception? Nearly impossible. Even the world's most advanced air defense systems, Patriot, IRIS-T, SAMP/T, struggle to engage it in time. When an Iskander is launched, you're already out of time. If the Iskander is a hammer from the sky, the Geran-2 is a swarm of steel wasps. Based on Iran's Shahed 136, Geran-2 drones are cheap, disposable, and terrifyingly effective. They fly low, they fly slow, and they don't stop coming. They're launched in clusters, dozens, sometimes hundreds at a time. Each carries a 40 to 50 kilogram warhead, enough to tear open buildings, shred supply convoys, and set entire neighborhoods ablaze. But the worst part isn't the explosion. It's the sound. A haunting two-stroke engine hums through the night like a dying chainsaw. Soldiers call it the voice of death. By the time you hear it overhead, you're already too late. On July 16th, over 400 drones were launched in a single night across Ukraine. Kyiv, Kharkiv, Vinnytsia, all hit civilian targets, energy infrastructure, factories, anything that powered the resistance. And for Ukraine's defense forces, every drone is a dilemma. Do they fire a $3 million interceptor missile at a drone that costs $20,000? It's not just psychological warfare, it's economic attrition. Russia doesn't just use Iskander and Geran-2 separately. The real nightmare is when they're used together. First comes the drone swarm. They fly low, approach from multiple angles, and flood the radar with signals. Ukraine's air defense systems go into overdrive, chasing, locking, firing, repeating. Then, while the sky is overwhelmed, a single Iskander missile is launched. Its speed slices through the chaos. With radar distracted and SAM batteries already firing at drones, the Iskander reaches its target virtually undetected. This was the strategy used in Sumy, Kharkiv, and recently outside Dnipro. The Garand confuses. The Iskander kills. It's not a tactic of chance, it's a formula for destruction. Ukraine has some of the world's most advanced air defense systems. Patriots from the US, Iris-T from Germany, NASAMS from Norway. They are powerful, but they are few, and they are expensive. For every Iskander launched, Ukraine may need 2 interceptors just to have a chance of success. For every 100 Garand drones, Ukraine may only manage to shoot down 70. The rest get through. This forces brutal choices. Which region do you protect? Which city gets covered tonight? And which one is left in the open? The psychological toll is immense. Soldiers stay up all night tracking drones. Civilians sleep in basements, their dreams interrupted by distant buzzing. And every radar operator knows if they blink, hundreds could die. The world is watching Ukraine, but few realize this war is a preview. The Iskander-M can strike targets in Poland, Romania, even parts of Germany, from inside Belarus or Kaliningrad. Its presence is a constant threat to NATO's eastern flank. Meanwhile, Garand 2 drones are multiplying. Iran is mass-producing variants. North Korea is developing its own Iskander-style ballistic missiles. Syria, Libya, and even African nations have shown interest in similar drone tech. This isn't just a Russian weapon, it's a new doctrine: cheap drones to confuse, precision missiles to destroy. And it's spreading like wildfire. In modern war, silence is deadly. The drone hum is faint, the missile is invisible, but the explosion is always loud. Iskander-M and Garand 2 are not just weapons, they are a message that the sky can no longer be trusted. That technology has outpaced defense. That war is no longer fought face to face, but from hundreds of kilometers away, by machines you'll never see. Ukraine is bleeding, its cities burn, its skies scream, and yet the launches continue. The next missile may already be in the air. The next drone may already be humming. This is the future of warfare, and the future has arrived.